Plot parametric equations given a table, there's a couple of different ways we could go about doing that. First of all, if I'm given the table, we could plot these points on our coordinate plane. I could plot the point 72, 30. It would be somewhere right in there, and I could just plot the points that way, but that wouldn't help us write the equations. And so what we're going to do is we're going to write parametric equations, one for x and one for y. And so there's a bunch of different ways to do this, but the way I like to think of it is I think of this as like our starting point. That would be almost like a y-intercept if we were graphing a standard equation. So our x equation is going to start at 72 because that's the value when t is 0. And then I just look at the pattern that's happening and see what we have here. You could go through all your algebra of calculating slope, but since our t is going by 1, and since our t will go by 1 most of the time, we can see that our x is decreasing by 8. Since x describes our horizontal movement, that means that our point is going to start 72 units to the right and move left 8 units every second. Now let's do the same thing for y. For y, you can tell that when t is 0, our y is 30. So that's like our starting value. And you see y is changing. It's increasing by 2 every second. So we're going to go plus 2 every second. And in short, these are the parametric equations. I'll go ahead and just plot them real fast. If we were to plot our points, it would look something like that. So we started here at t equals 0. So that's like our initial point, and our graph is moving in this direction. And if our table continued, it would go that way. Let's look at one more example. So for this one, we've got our x is going to move in a very similar pattern, but our y is going to move slightly differently. If we start with our x equation, our x as a function of t is going to start at 30, and then it looks like it decreases by 3 units every second if t is seconds. Now for our y value, what we see is it looks like we're going to start at 0. Okay, so I can write the 0 if I want to. Then look at how y is changing. Y isn't changing by a constant rate. You might see that y isn't changing linearly, it's changing quadratically. And in fact, our way that we get the y value is just take whatever the t value is and square it. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, so on and so forth. So this would be our parametric equation for y, this would be our parametric equation for x, and we could still graph it just the same way. And so for this one, our graph starts down there at 30, 0, and it moves up this way. If the table kept going, our graph would keep going. But that's really it. That's how you write parametric equations when you are given a table.